what this is my field dressing. I call it my field dressing pack. I have two guns. I have a my Cooey, which you've seen a video on that. My break open shotgun, and I also have a 303 British, which I've yet to do a video on. But before I do that, I wanted to show you this. In same theme with my 303 British, I also have this Civil Defense Canada. So this, not sure how old it is, but picked this up a while ago, and I kind of made this as a sort of my field dressing kit. Pretty handy little pack. A couple snaps, pretty hardy. Inside here, I just have this little water bottle, kind of like a canteen style, but looks pretty good. I just keep water in there just to kind of keep water with me in this pack. I have other packs with me, and I always have water with me, but it's always good to have a little extra. I also have a deer collar. I've also got inside here, I got a little rangefinder. Not an expensive, but it comes in handy. I mean, I use this more for actually if I'm bow hunting. I find that, you know, if I'm not sure of a distance and I'm kind of maybe at a weird angle or whatever in a tree stand, and I want to look, and I just say, well, if a deer comes down this trail, how far is that? And I can just kind of judge it that way. So it comes in pretty handy that way. Pretty bulletproof. It's not new technology, but because it's not new technology, not a whole lot can go wrong with it. So inside here I carry this little container. This is from some German or Russian military gun. It's got what I keep. It's actually got two walls, like a split wall in it. So there's two chambers in it, and on one side I'll carry a gun cleaner, and on the other side I carry like an oil, like a gun oil, or you know, I got olive oil in there, but it works too. So pretty good little thing to have. And you clean your firearm out in the field, and you can dress it up with some oil. A couple years ago, I got a elk draw tag, and didn't get an elk, but you know, I spent a lot of time out there trudging around, snowshoeing around, trying to find and what have you, and had no luck. Couldn't even see any elk. Apparently they were out there, but I didn't see them. But I went and picked up this little elk call. Never got a chance to use it. Tried practicing it a little bit, but really it was kind of a joke. But I always carry in here, I always carry a spare knife. This one here, I don't use it for anything else but this kit. This one here, I always keep razor sharp. That way it's good to go. So I always have a knife that's good to go if I need to. Good little size. It's nothing too fancy, but it's a good little size. Carried some dressing bags. I got this from when I had my elk draw. Of course, I never got an elk, so I never got to use the bags. But I keep them around just in case. I mean, if I do get another draw, or if I happen to get a moose, or if I get a large deer, and it's too much for me to carry out, then at least I got some bags to dress it up with. Carry a couple gloves. Gloves are always good to have. You know, when you're out there, it's much for the meat as it is for you to keep yourself clean. You don't want stuff on your hands, you know, to be tainting the animal and stuff like that. If you can put gloves on and change them out in between, so let's say you did something like you were field dressing the animal, and you happen to hit a gut cavity or something like that, and you get it on your hands. Well, if you can just swap out the gloves, you don't have to worry about washing your hands out in the middle of nowhere. You can just swap out the gloves, put a new pair on, and you're good to go. Carry on. Whereas if you don't have them, well, then you gotta, what do, right? You're not only worried about the animals, but now anything you touch is going to have that on there. So it's good to have. I always take a couple pair with me. And I have a 45, like a drumliner. This one here is pretty heavy duty. This is from a presentation thing I did for Search and Rescue, but it's a pretty heavy duty garbage bag, drumliner thing, and I keep that for anything. So, the only other thing I have in here is a, oh, that's not true either. Carry a couple little hot packs just to keep your hands warm in the wintertime. You're up in a tree stand, and you want to keep your hands warm if you're in the middle of dressing a deer out and your hands get cold. I keep in here a little mini fire kit. I have my main fire kit in my waist pack that I normally carry, plus lighters and my cooking kit and stuff like that. But inside here I just have, it's got the same kind of idea. It's got a little mini bic, and it's got some char cloth and a little bit of steel wool, and it's got one of these magnesium bars with the ferro rod on the side. And, you know, it's just a little backup thing. So I got a little fire starter I just keep in there type thing. So what have you. So that's pretty much my field dressing kit. Well, thanks for joining me for this quick little video, and be safe and take care. See you.